Okay, recording. Hi guys, welcome to our 60-day to diamond call on, I don't know, like roadmap to diamond. What did I call it? I don't even know how I came up with that, but coming up with some action steps for you guys on how to achieve your goal. Like Gina was saying before everybody got on, I was we were talking the other day and I was having this like thought that a lot of times we give you guys all this information and then you sit there and it's kind of like, what do I do with all of it? And so we wanted to give you some steps and goals action steps to get yourself to the end result, which is the goal. I think you guys know who Gina and myself are. I'm Courtney. Gina is Liz's personally sponsored coach, and she's a 2-star diamond. I'm a 5-star diamond coach, and we ourselves set some goals for ourselves when we were going for diamond. I'm trying to get that sun out of there. And some specific dates. And then to make that happen, we really did the work to achieve those goals by those dates. So I think that's it. Gina, do you want to kind of start us off?
Sure. I also wanted to elaborate a little bit on what Courtney said. I didn't actually get to diamond until I made the decision and I set a goal to get to diamond. It was, we were coming up on Summit of last year, and Liz Love, I think you guys all know who that is. She just said to me, and she's like, let's talk about your goals for Summit. What do you want to, what's your rank goal for Summit? And not that I hadn't thought about getting to diamond before, but that goal just seemed so very overwhelming to me. And I just thought, how the heck am I ever going to get 8 coaches under me? And I was thinking about business builder coaches, like people that came to me and said, I want to be a coach and I want to do this and work the business. And so it wasn't really until I set that goal and reverse engineered my goal and thought of anyone in my challenge groups, girls that were drinking Shakeology regularly, people that like family members who were drinking Shakeology that would benefit from that 25% discount. So it wasn't until I set that goal and reverse engineered my way, and then I got there. And it was like, I feel like if I would have known that, like if I would have set that goal for myself sooner, it would have happened sooner. So it's all about deciding and setting that goal. So basically some action steps to get to diamond by what I don't know, you guys probably all have different goals, but I think a lot of you are pushing to get to diamond by the middle of May so that you can be recognized at Summit for being a diamond coach. And a lot of you are at different places. A lot of you are emerald coaches, or maybe you just have one coach. Maybe you have like 7 coaches and you're so close. So what I want to encourage you all to do is to reverse engineer and think of what you need to get there. And however many coaches you need, make a list of, 30 people, 40 people, even if it's just 10 people, like make a list of who you really think that could benefit from this or would be really good at it. And then reach out to those people and present the opportunity by sending them a message or having a conversation. And don't present it to them as like, hey, I am a Beachbody coach and I'm trying to grow my team and I really need new coaches on my team. Present it more as like I've been doing this thing that has been amazing and it's changed my life. And I look at you and I see how inspirational you are and you're into fitness, or you're, even if they're not into fitness, like they're just a, passionate person that you think would be really good at this or would really benefit from it. And like turn it into when you're presenting it, turn it into like how this could help them or how they would be amazing at this. And don't forget that what you're presenting to them is an opportunity. Not everyone's going to take the opportunity. Not everyone is going to, this isn't everyone's cup of tea. But I always think if Liz would have never come to me and asked me about this, I would have never in a million years been a coach. And I was a hard sell. Like I'm not doing this. Like I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have no interest in this. But as time went on and my needs and wants aligned with what she was offering to me, I jumped in and it was the best decision I ever made. So you can't forget that you're offering these potential coaches an opportunity. It's not a burden that or something they're doing for you. You're doing something for them. So that was something that I always had to remember. So present that opportunity, tell them why they would be good, tell them why they would benefit, and then follow up, you guys. I mean, it's very rare that I present the opportunity to somebody and then they're like, yeah, sure, sign me up. And then like in 3 months, they're a diamond coach. You know, it takes them a long time to kind of get used to that idea and get used to the idea of putting themselves out there. And it's a totally different lifestyle. I never in a million years thought I would be a health and fitness coach. I mean, never. So I think you have to keep following up and presenting it. And I don't think Julie Nibby is on, and I don't know how many of you guys are her personally sponsored coaches, but I talked to Julie for months before she ultimately decided to be a coach. And she's like a rock star coach and is so good at what she does and has an amazing team. And she just needed to hear it over and over again. And it just everything needed to align before she actually took that step and committed to it. So keep following up. Like, don't cross people off your list unless they're like, dude, take me off your list. I don't even like to talk to you anymore about this. Then yes, don't bug them anymore. But I usually, I move them to the bottom of my list if they say like, no, not right now, or I've got too much going on. And in a couple of months when I feel, or if I see something they posted on Facebook and it just reminds me like, God, this person would be so good at this, then I'll reach out to them again. Where are we, Court? Hold on.
Gina, while you're figuring out where you are, I want you guys to think about too that everybody's reason for becoming a coach is different. And so there's so many different things that, like for me, I had a want to create an income within 2 years, so I didn't have to go back to work when my daughter started school. But then there's also people that really would benefit from the team aspect and the trips we get to go on and the girls' weekends and the relationships and all of that. And then there's people that I was this too that benefited from having something for themselves. And so also the fitness accountability. So everybody is different. So I think when you're approaching people, you really need to think about how it would relate to them. And, if you guys are in the Emerald group, which I haven't enrolled it out yet in Inspired Life, I will for you guys. But I have a video in there where it talks about connecting with people and forming relationships with them. And so you really have to try to key into what their needs are, and then the solution, how coaching can be the solution for them. And that's whether it's somebody that's going to be a business builder or even the discount coach. So sorry, that was just my little.
No, I love that you said that, because it really is, there's something about listening to what their needs are, knowing that, okay, they're a single mom and they need that extra income, or they're a stay-at-home mom and maybe they don't need the income, but they need something for themselves. And that's what this has given me. The extra income for me is great and I love it. And we can do some fun things with it, but I didn't necessarily need that. I just needed something for myself. Like, I didn't want to be just a stay-at-home mom. I needed to be contributing in some way. So I love that she touched on that. But I think actually, Court, it's on to you.
Okay, great.
With the Diamond Roadmap. And I kind of touched on that. So I hope I didn't get into too much off the bat.
I think you're fine. So if you guys saw the document I posted it was in the comment section of the post that had this Zoom link. If you didn't, go back and look at it. And that is a little form. This is your homework for tonight, or, get it to us within 24 hours. I want you to post a picture of that completed form. So that's going to have you draw out, let's say you have 4 coaches already. You're going to write their names in there and maybe write those in a different color in black, and then write the people, that are the people that you're really seeing fitting in to make that diamond, the 4 and 4 and the emerald, and write their names in there. And then obviously it has the people that are going to go emerald on there. So those are the people you think are probably going to be business builders. And I want you guys to realize, Gina did touch on this, that coaches don't build their business on strictly just business builder coaches. I have probably 40 coaches, personally sponsored coaches. How many of those actually work the business? Hitting Success Club every month, 8, I would say. Working the business and doing a little bit, probably like 12. So you look at that ratio there. But you need those discount coaches as placeholders, essentially. And so I think when we were talking about this, we were really scared of discount coaches when we first started out and we were building our businesses. We didn't realize that you do need discount coaches because as you rank advanced, you need those 8 active coaches for Diamond, and, their Emeralds need active coaches, or the Emeralds need 2 active coaches, and those can be discount coaches. So I just want you to kind of start thinking of that a little bit broader. And, it's even, you talk to a 15-star Diamond and they're going to tell you the exact same thing, that they have a ton of discount coaches. And so being comfortable with presenting that opportunity to your people is something that we're going to help you with and give you some scripts and how to talk to them on that. But also it's something that's important and you have to do. And when I look back, and as a new coach and somebody whose income is strictly based on commissions, which I think majority of you are probably at that point, that your income is commissions. And so you think, oh my gosh, well, if I'm going to sign up as a discount coach, I'm going to lose that $32 a month that I make on their Shakeology. And so I just wanted to kind of break that down a little bit for you and show you how, yes, that's going to go away. But if you have enough discount coaches and you continue to build your team, that commission, that 25% commission part of your income monthly is going to go down quite a bit, and your team cycle bonuses are going to go up. So let's say you get to Diamond and you base it all on discount coaches. You get 8 discount coaches, and then maybe 2 of them decide, that they're going to work the business and sign up a couple people. So you get to Diamond. And at that point, you're like, well, my income went down because I am now losing these commissions. Well, if you stop right there and sit at Diamond and don't continue to recruit and bring in new people, then yes, your income will decrease. But if you have those goals, those monthly goals of always bringing in 3 to 5 new customers a month, whether they come in with the challenge pack and then maybe after a couple months they convert to discount coaches, as long as you continue to bring new people into your business, you're not going to see a decrease in your income. You're going to see that continue to go up. And it's just a steady climb that just happens. As long as you're having that success club is that goal every month of that 3 to 5, because you bring those 3 people in a month, you're going to make that, let's say, $120 commission. They roll over to the next month and you've got their, 32 times 3, $99 in commissions. And then maybe you bring in 3 new people that next month, and then those old ones convert over to discount coaches. So your income, your commission income is always going to be there as long as you're continuing to bring people in. And there'll be some months that your commission's way high because, 21-day fix is on sale or whatever, and you hit SC20 maybe, or, and so it's really high. So that's the key. So that fear of I'm going to lose income by signing up as a discount coach is, you got to shut that down. This light on my chin is driving me nuts. I feel like I have like a goatee. I keep trying to block it. I can't. You have to let that fear just go away and forget about it, because I promise you guys, I promise you that as long as you continue, and you don't have to recruit crazy numbers of people. I think I looked the other day, in my first month as a coach, I think I hit SC12 and I made $374. And I probably signed up a couple coaches because I think I went Emerald right away. And you can look and there's a steady increase, but every month pretty much I've always had at least 2. There's some months that I had no coaches, but I would say my goal was always to have 2 coaches a month. And were they always business builders? No, they weren't. And last year I had a lot of non-business builders and a lot of discount coaches, and that's fine. I still continued to increase because I always focused on bringing new customers in with the challenge packs and by hitting Success Club and that. So, and my goal was always Success Club 10. And so obviously the more Success Club points you get, the more income you have coming in and such. So I think if you have that goal of hitting Success Club 5 to 10 every month, and then you start converting those people over to discount, your income is not going to decrease. If you convert them over and you stop working, you'll see that decrease, but you can't do that. Let's see.
Let me just touch on that real quick. I kind of mentioned this when we first got on the call, but I didn't start making any progress to Diamond until I started realizing that I needed to sign up discount coaches. I had, my first two to get to Emerald were my husband and my mom. So yes, they weren't business builders, but after that, the next two people I signed up were two business builders because I was waiting for those people that I thought would be good at coaching and would really benefit from it. I was waiting for them to sign up. And then they signed up and I realized, okay, in order for me to get to Diamond, I have to have some fillers and I need to have some people that are study on Shakeology and can benefit from the discount, and I need to sign them up as discount coaches just so I can get advanced rank and start getting those $18 team cycle bonuses and whatnot. So that was like a light bulb in my head when I realized, okay, if I really want to get to Diamond, I need to start focusing on getting just the number at first, and then over time, some of those coaches are going to trickle out. They're going to stop wanting to do Shakeology, but you're going to get more discount coaches and you're going to get more business builders. And so how Courtney said, they're kind of like placeholders. They kind of are. And on another note that she said, the advancing your income. Once you get to Diamond and beyond, you're going to notice that definitely your income is going to be advancing. Your commissions are probably going to go down a little bit and your team cycle bonuses are going to go up. But once you get past that Diamond and to 1-star and to 2-star, and that's when it's going to start becoming more consistent. Because I remember as a Diamond coach, I would have really great months and then I would have really not so great months. And that was because there was an imbalance between my commission and my team cycle bonuses. But once you really grow your team under you, you're going to start seeing that consistency. It's going to flatten out and you're going to have your team cycle bonuses are going to be way more consistent. Your commission is going to be way down. I will be the first to tell you that I don't sell 80 challenge packs. Not even close. I hit my Success Club 10 and maybe to 15, but my income is from my team cycle bonuses, from advancing my team. So,
and that's kind of a guaranteed, it's not a guarantee, but once it starts getting to a point, it doesn't go from $1,000 one week to $100 one week. It fluctuates a little bit, but it's a guaranteed residual income that comes in every Thursday. So that's as long as you keep working and you keep at it and you see the long-term vision of what you're creating.
And you're making it your goal to hit SC, whether it's between your customer or your challengers or your coaches, but definitely you want to be hitting Emerald every month. You want to be getting at least 2 new coaches every month, because that is what is going to grow your team, whether they're discount coaches or business builders, because you never know who's going to go from a discount coach to a business builder.
Right. And I remember a call a long time ago I was listening to, Brandy Botts did, and like Gina said, hit Emerald every month. So a lot of times people see going Diamond as really far off or hard to do, but they can get to Emerald, and then getting that next point is scary. And so the way she made it out, she's like, just go Emerald and then go Emerald again. And then go Emerald again. You're placing those coaches, one on each side, over and over again. And then, in that time, you'll have a couple people here or there that'll decide, they want to work the business. And also I would say that on average, I would think, I feel very confident saying, and you can look at the Beachbody, the coach income, but I would say my estimate is that Diamond coaches make around $1,000 a month, $250 a week. When they're, if they have a couple working coaches under there and they're still bringing in a little bit of the hitting Success Club 5. So, that was a big jump. That was a big point for me. And when I got to that $1,000 a month point, that's when I kind of started investing back in my business some different ways, which is a whole nother call. But, all right, let's keep going so we can move on here. So great coaches come from challenge groups. And I will tell you that Liz was in my challenge group. Carly was in my challenge group. Emily was in my challenge group. So my diamond coaches came from my challenge group. They were people that, obviously a couple of them were my really good friends, but they were people that in the groups, they were posting every single day. They were sharing recipes they were making. They were commenting on people's posts. And now, when I reached out to those people, did they automatically say, oh yeah, I want to do it? Heck no. You guys, it took me so much time to talk to them. Emily, it took months. She thought I could never do it. No way. No one would ever listen to me. And I was like, you'd be great. I just kept reinforcing and, you'd be great and you can do this. You're not doing anything or you're already doing what I'm doing. And that conversation, not being pushy, but just following up. Following up is key. And then Carly, same thing, like so not interested in doing it. And so just giving them the belief that you have the belief in them that they're able to do this is a really huge thing. And different ways you can do that is maybe ask them, give them maybe like a little role in your challenge group where you give them a task, ask them if they could do a post, send them a message. Hey, could you do a little, you really motivate this group. Could you do a little motivational, little post or, tell a little bit of your story within the challenge group. And once they do that, then that's another follow-up point where you can be like, see, you're already sharing, you're inspiring. The people that maybe you ask your challenge group, who in the group is inspiring you? Like who makes you show up every day? And you know who those people are. And usually all the challenge group people have the same thought of who that person is. And then you can say to them, look you motivate, you inspire all of these people in the group. They all show up. They look forward to your post. You're already doing it. So giving them that belief and that courage and reaching out to them. Tomorrow, I'm going to post to you guys, I've been working on a template with conversations for every situation here. It'll probably be a work in progress. So I'll probably put it on Google Drive so it can just constantly be updated with scripts. But there's going to be ways to reach out to people, ways to, when you have a customer coming to you to buy initially, you can present them with the option to become a discount coach right then. And I have people that do that. You can kind of feel it out, if it's someone that maybe would be interested. And I always just say, hey, would you like to save $20 a month on your Shakeology? And if you're interested, I'll tell you how you go about that. And then you lay it all out, and it takes time to go back and forth with these people. But as long as they understand that they can cancel for free and no extra charge, and you're very upfront with them about the monthly fees, there's no reason they should be afraid to do that. And that's your discount coaches right there. So within that diamond roadmap we gave you guys, I want you to really be real about it. Write the date on the bottom there. Figure out who you are going to approach. Look at your customers maybe that have been on Shakeology for 3 to 4 months, maybe even 1 month, and they love it. Offer it to them, or maybe their spouse is drinking their Shakeology, and so you present the opportunity that they could get 2 bags and save that money. There's all different ways that you can communicate with the people. And then I think another thing is focusing on recruiting coaches like within your niche market. So the people that you relate with. If you're in moms groups and you're telling them, this goes back to again what sorry, my brother-in-law just got home from work. He's like, what is she doing sitting in her car? I'm sure he thinks I'm crazy. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
Niche market.
Yeah, so your target market. So the people that when you're creating your team, you want them to be people you relate to and the people you're going to get along with and, you know, you're going to have fun with. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the pictures. I was at my coach's diamond retreat over the weekend, and, you know, those women, like, I didn't know any of them. Obviously, they're not my coaches, but I didn't know any of them. We all have come from like different walks of life, and then you come together and you're this part of this little tribe, and it's so cool, you know, to think that all of the opportunities that this brings and fun little girls' weekends and people that I've met. Like, it's a shame not to share this with people. So you guys just need to be comfortable, reach out, speak passionately, you know, about this, and it's okay if people say no. There will also be a little example of what you can send them if they don't write back to you. I know that's always a fear that you're going to get the no response back, and that's okay. There's a little blurb like, hey, I know coaching isn't for everyone, and that's totally all right. You know, if you do decide in the future, you know, feel free to get in touch with me. So don't be afraid to reach out. Reach out to the people that like your posts, even the ones that like. If you ask for a comment and they don't comment, you know, I always like to put in like the bottom line of my post, like, tap that like or tap that heart, comment interested, or get in touch with me. And then I send little messages, and that'll also be in the template. Just a sweet little message to them. You know, if you are interested, I'd love to provide information. And it's amazing how many are like, yeah, actually I am. And then that starts the conversation. And then there's some that write back that's like, no, I was just being sweet. And that's okay too. So you can't be afraid of hearing no. And as long as you present it the right way without being salesy or without this just being about benefiting you, but how this can benefit them, there's nothing to be worried about. And it does get easier with time. So you got to get uncomfy and you have to start doing it. And when you have that goal in mind, like, you're just putting out to the universe. I mean, if you have to wake up every morning and be like, I'm going to recruit 7 coaches this month, or no, not 7, that's crazy. But, you know, like, I'm going to get 3 coaches the next 3 weeks so I can get to diamond, you know, whatever it is. It's crazy. You know, I attract people that want to work the business, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, say it. It's sometimes you have to do the scary stuff. And I'll end on one little thing. When I made my vision board this year, something that I was probably the scariest thing I wrote on my vision board was recruiting 8 coaches a month. That scared the crap out of me because, for one, I've never done it, and I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew I had to continue to grow my business. So I made my vision board in February, and guess what happened the first month in March? I recruited 8 coaches last month. So, which I've never done in my almost 2 years of coaching. So I just want to show that is like so key to when you set your intention that you're going to do something, it's like it subconsciously makes you do the work to get there. So make those scary goals. You guys, we still have 3 weeks? You can do it. A lot of you already have, you know, halfway there, or, you know, you're close. And I promise you, you'll be really happy and feel great when you achieve this goal. It's just going to catapult you to the next point. Did I get everything, Gina?
I think so. I just wanted to touch on one more thing about reverse engineering your goals and getting to diamond. And just like she just said, we've got, I don't know how many weeks, but look at a calendar and think of what, like, set that goal date and look at the calendar and how much time do you have and what needs to be done to get you to that goal. And break it up into smaller goals. Like, I need 1 coach a week, or I need 2 coaches a week. That's not unheard of, you guys. People do it all the time. You just have to keep reaching out, messaging people, having conversations, and following up. And every single day you have to just, if you want to reach that goal, you just have to do it. So, reverse engineer, fill out the worksheets that Courtney posted in the comment section. Like, that's a great worksheet. I don't know where you found that, Courtney, but it's great. I love it.
Stephanie Davies just made it. It's brand new. So
it's great. I love it.
It is great.
I'm just going back through our list here to make sure we touched on everything. I'm super proud of us. We're like 8:32 p.m. That it like unheard of.
Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, ask questions.
I'll get the template out to you guys tomorrow. It's still a little bit of a work in progress, but it is my main focus tomorrow morning. So, anybody?
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, Brittany.
Okay. So I think I tried this a couple months ago, but I have one of my best friends since elementary school is just killer on my challenge groups, and she motivates everybody. She's already a discount coach, but her upline coach, she was a discount coach before I'd even heard about Beachbody. Her upline coach isn't engaged. She had no idea what Super Saturdays were or anything. And so we talked about her switching to work to be under me, but she would have to quit for 6 months. And she said she didn't want to deal, or she didn't want to be without her discount for 6 months. So that was probably 4 months ago. Is there any other way I can get her to kind of be on our team instead?
There is. It's a really strict 6 month.
Yeah.
But I mean, is she married?
Yes, and so it's so funny. She's already Emerald too because her mom is under her and her husband.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I want to say to that. I had a girl who became a challenger of mine, and she was a coach. And 6 months can go by like that. And what I told her to do was to pre-order Shakeology. I mean, if she can, she could pre-order it at her discount, for like 3 months, and then she'll just have to eat the discount, eat the loss of the discount for a couple months. Or if it were me, I think and I wanted her on my team and I think she would be a great business builder, I would offer to PayPal her am I allowed to say that, Courtney?
Oh, order her Shakeology, you mean?
Yeah, like the discount. So
okay.
Right.
I don't know. Am I allowed to say that?
I mean, I don't think it's a problem. I don't know. Come here. Can't put this one on YouTube. Jeez.
Sorry, but that's what I would do.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know Jessica Taylor has somebody too that signed up, and she wait like literally to the day. I mean, I know there's like sneaky ways you can go about it, but I just don't think that's right. And I think compliance it's not something you want to do. So, the rules are for a reason. Unfortunately, her husband and her mom. So if she was to cancel, her mom and husband would roll up to that person also. So they would all three need to cancel. And then figuring she'd want to sign them up, but I'm sure they all want their discount for their Shakeology. So,
right.
Yeah. But unfortunately.
But I know she did really good, and she actually called Beachbody and said, like, pretty much, I can make you more money if you let me switch, and they wouldn't budge.
Yeah. I mean, I have heard of situations where if the sponsoring coach is open to it, but it's like so rare. And if she was willing to talk to that person and she wanted to go down that road, it's like you guys email compliance, or her sponsoring coach would email compliance. She would email compliance. You're not involved whatsoever. And you could try. You could try. I have heard of it happen. But
yeah, that's a good idea.
Email them and see. That's what I would say.
Okay.
But ultimately, I think 6 months is 6 months. It's really not that long. I mean, when you're thinking about building a business, and I mean, think if she would have canceled 4 months ago, she'd be almost ready to sign up again. So, if this is something that she really wants, and she wants to build a business, then I would encourage her to cancel and re-sign up with you, I guess, and her husband and her mom.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to her a little more. Thank you, guys.
Anybody else? Nothing. Bueller. No?
Bueller?
Yeah, Bueller. I know. All right. I guess that's a wrap. So I'll get out of my car now. Can I just hide?
Okay.
I'm going to hide his sunglasses, and Emily, just bring them into your dad's office tomorrow. Maybe he won't notice because it'll be dark when we're driving home. All right. That one goes. They're in pieces. Oh boy!
You guys post your questions in the comment section, and we're gonna do a post tomorrow with the link to the scripts and any other information that we covered tonight that anything, whatever. So yeah.
And I know so many of you have gotten off the summit wait list. I'm so excited. Yay! Yay! We're going to try
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to try to find like one night that it's really crazy schedule, but at least one night where we can like either after the ceremonies, like meet at some bar somewhere or, you know, down on Broadway or something so we can like get everybody together. I know most everybody's in the same session, so hopefully we can, I don't think we'll be able to save as many seats as we have coming. There's a lot of people this year, so it's just awesome. So,
yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.